abundant day, evening, and or afternoon to you and yours. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Okay. Thank you guys for all the love and support that you guys are showing the channel. I appreciate it. It is appreciated. Okay. Gratitude to you all. Okay. So this is going to be, I'm going to try to make this message as quick as possible. Okay. Um, However, there's some energy that I'm picking up on. Okay. Something could be significant about, first of all, y'all could be seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Something is moving forward. Whoever you are, it's almost like, you're at the end of something. Something is about to come into fruition for whoever this message is for. And it's coming in fast. You guys could have a pretty busy week this week. Okay. For a lot of you guys, you're going into a new shift. Okay, a new energetic shift. Something is here about a big girl, okay, or something like that. Like you could be a plus size, you don't have to be, okay. Um, that's gonna be for some of you, not for everybody, okay. And I was listening to that song before I got on here. It just popped on. Wobble, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble. You could just be into dance. You know, you could be trying to lose weight at this time, gaining a more healthier routine, masculine or feminine for whoever you are. If you are a masculine, it's something about embodying your femininity. You could be very emotional this week in some way, shape, form, or fashion when it comes to being very sensitive, okay, to things that people say to you, certain situations, okay. I'm also picking up on somebody just dancing, enjoying themselves, or working out, okay. Um, this could be a celebration of some sort as well, is what I'm picking up on for some of you guys. Congratulations in advance. This could be some type of combination. Um, I know I was picking up on that this morning. I don't know why I woke up singing Usher and then turned around and saw he graduated. So something about combination could be significant. And yeah, congratulations to Usher for his achievements. Okay. He's now doctor. Okay. So something could be very significant. Somebody could be getting a doctorate's degree, or you could be going back to school to get a doctorate, or something like that could be going on when it comes to school as well. Excuse me. Okay. All right. So also a leopard. Okay. All right, buddy. Something about a leopard is significant. Okay, and I had it pulled up. Okay, so a leopard, it says, represents power, authority, transformation, and a connection to the wild. Okay. Um, we got strengths, power. You could be coming off as very cunning as well. Okay. Somebody could be a Libra. You don't have to be. You could be dealing with one. Okay. Also take what resonate and leave what don't. Okay. Please and thank you in advance. All right. Yeah, this is like deceit or invasion of some sort. Okay. When it comes to being cunning, or they're known to be very deceitful. Somebody in your energy, excuse me, okay? They don't want me to get it out. I wasn't like this. Okay, so somebody in your energy could be very coming off like that, very deceitful, or they hold that type of quality in some way. Not quality, but characteristic about them. Okay, y'all could be seeing a lot of gnats. Okay, it's giving stalker, it's giving um, spiritual spying, okay? Crossing borderlines that you should not be crossing. So that could be this deceitful energy that I'm picking up on, okay? So we just gonna dive into the messages, see what's going on, y'all, other than what I've already picked up on. Let me, hold on, let me get some tea. Back, y'all. So for some of you guys, I feel like whoever you are, you're very confident. I don't care how, if you are plus size, you're beautiful. Okay, it's giving goddess energy. Back in the day, Spirit just pointed out to me that back in the day, the empresses um were not the empress, but the goddess energy. A lot of goddess were big boned. Okay, so I don't know. It ain't nothing wrong with big boned women. Okay, period. Some big boned people have more confidence than the thin ones. No shade, and that's no shade to nobody, but you want to be confident. I don't care who you are. You want to love yourself, no matter what size, what nationality, or anything origin of a person. The love that when you love on yourself, you show people how to love on you. You know what I mean? People will only come in your life and allow you what you allow them to do. So if you're treating yourself like shit, they're gonna treat you like shit. Okay, so somebody needed to hear that. All right, so let's get into the message. So what's going on when it comes to this energy, Spirit? Yeah, we got 11 with self-knowledge, higher power, shifting perspective, travel, and magic. Yeah, I heard something is magically about to appear for you, or something happened for you. We got partner, asking, love. This could be surrounding love. This could be a relationship. This could be a new person coming in for you. Um, for those of you who are single, look, I can't make it up. What did I say? What did I just say? What did this card say? Self-love. I went to go make the tea, and I'm making the tea, and Spirit telling me the rest of it. It's like whoever you are, you have a lot of harmony, or you're very peaceful at this time. Okay, you're very comfortable within yourself, within your skin. Okay, you could be feeling like you're missing something. It says, what exactly is missing for me to love me? Nothing. Nothing. Some of y'all need to understand that there's nothing missing. Some people, not some people, but some of you guys could be feeling like something is off, or you're off, or I'm getting two separate energies. I'm getting a group of people who love themselves, who are safe within themselves, within their skin and who they are. Spirit said until something is tested or something like that. And then I'm getting another group of individuals who are feel like they're missing something, or you're waiting on something to come in. You need to prepare yourself. You need to love yourself. Okay? It said, what will be the perfect vision of me that I could love unconditionally? Yeah. How do you see yourself? It's something about how you view yourself. I'm dead on it. I promise you. I can't make it up if I wanted to. The number 18 or 81 could be significant, or the number 4. Okay? And we're talking about foundation over here. 9, 13, 4. So it's still balanced out back to a 4. Yeah. So this is your your stability, security surrounding your home front, your foundation. 4 also deals with law and different things like that as well. Some of you guys have the ability to change something. Okay, we got structure, organization, and home. Okay, so it's something around the home. You guys could be working on a home. You could be about to move. Okay, you could be looking for a new home. Some of you guys may be purchasing a home I'm hearing by the end of 2025 or the beginning of 2026. Okay, I'm also seeing someone remodeling a home. Okay, or redecorating. I'm hearing add on. So somebody could be wanting to add on a home. Okay. If you're a feminine, there's a feminine that has a husband that does add-ons. I don't know what that is called. Is that like, it's not construction, is or some type of architect working. Somebody also works for a firm, I'm hearing, or maybe he's an independent contractor, or somebody could be an independent contractor as well, along with someone else working at a firm. It's something like that I'm picking up on. Okay, that's not gonna be for everybody, but okay. So let's see. So this, you guys are going on a different path, and this does surround a love life. So if you're single, somebody's coming in, and Spirit is saying you supposed to be preparing. They're not coming in right away. If you're in a relationship, then already this is just you working on your home. But this could be you redefining yourself. Some Spirit is saying redefining yourself. I'm trying to see what deck. Let's use this deck. I already had it. I took it out already. Alright. So, tell me more about this self-love. I thought about this deck when I said the big girls. I thought about the catfish. Because I also was getting like some type of catfishing energy as well. So I'll read what that card says in this deck. If you guys are interested, it's Our World Today Daily Guidance Oracle cards. And you can purchase the deck on Amazon. Okay, so we got the Alpha. Yeah, this is you redefining yourself, finding out who you truly are. Coming out very strong, independent energy. Okay. Need nobody. Okay. But the Most High, let's see. What is this number? Thank you. That's too many. But we got the selfie to look. Home front. How many is it? 3? We gonna take them. We got the number 1157, the number 20 or 44. Following this 4, like somebody could be the head of the household. If you're a feminine or a masculine, I kind of feel like this is a divine feminine message the way it's going. If you are a masculine, this is you working out your feminine energy. Keep that in mind. Or you could be connected to this divine feminine very soon if you're not married to this person. But I feel like for whoever you are, somebody is we getting 444, okay? With this 4 and 44 right here. And it's definitely giving me very abundant energy. And if you're single, this is like a single mom. You could be a single mom or a single dad playing both roles. It's something about a match. I'm hearing a match coming in. A match, okay? We got introverted market. With healer. Yeah. So for some of you guys, this is stepping back from energies. You may need to, or you may be feeling called to step back when it comes to others' energies at this time. That may come off very confusing. I'm hearing analytical, okay? So something about analytics could be significant. Somebody could have a social media where you work or something like that. Could be going on as well. Something could be looking up for you. We got selfie, the goddess, and signs. So I'm telling, it's a lot here. It's really, I'm picking up a lot of energy off these cards. Because it's almost like somebody's about to find out they're a goddess or a god. You're going into your next phase. You're leveling up. That's this home. What I said, somebody's going to purchase a home by the end of 2025 or the beginning of 2026. I'm hearing within the first 2 months, and I'm normally accurate on my timing. So we got selfie filters. Okay, let's start off with the alpha. My bad. My bad. Hold on, y'all. Boundaries. Okay, keeping your boundaries up. Somebody who's very confident. Did not speak about confidence. Self-control. You have self-control. You're very mature. Okay, you're a generational curse breaker of some sort. Okay, you could be a visionary, very strong-minded, high achiever. That's why I was picking up on like that combination energy, that big boy energy. Okay, yeah, or big girl energy. That's what the big girl energy is. Big girl energy. Thank you, spirit. Cause y'all know I will keep going till I find out. I know y'all be trying to get it through. Big girl energy. So it's like a big girl, big boy energy in a positive way for whoever you are. That's what this is. Okay. I like this. I told y'all this was some good energy. Okay, so we got the selfie here with filters, okay? It says self-love. Self-love. You see how? Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Too much confirmation for y'all, okay? Self-love. Okay, taking risks. Creating memories. Self-expression. Okay, this could also be showing off. But I mean, like, I don't feel like if you are showing off, you're not doing it on purpose. You could just be in a moment. I'm hearing one magic moment. Okay, so that's what it's giving. All right, we have independence here, self-esteem, acceptance. Okay, frame. I feel like that's for some type of certification. I don't care if this is in physical form or spiritual form. For some of you guys, this is physical, and for some of y'all, this is spiritual. It's coming in. For those of y'all that is coming in, it's spirit. You're at that spiritual part, and for the other set of y'all who is like purchasing homes and all the rest of that, this is like physical. You see what I'm saying? Physical self-love. This is spiritual cleansing, things like that with this self-love. Finding the perfect version of you. And so that goes back to them saying like watch who you put yourself around, watch what you're watching. Something could be take effect of your not your memory, but it can have a strong effect on your decisions at this time. Certain things. Okay? So that's why they start saying spiritual cleanse. Stay pure, stay clean as much as you can. Stay as hydrated as you can. Stay focused as you can, so you don't miss a beat. Something is coming in for y'all. Okay, the ships are here. They have sailed on in, sweetheart, darling dear. Okay, so we got the goddess. This is like universal energy. This is you working with the universe, knowing how to work with the universe, knowing who you are, loving yourself, understanding things, knowing God, a one-on-one, relationship. This is power. This is success. This is some type of achievement. Okay, this could be public recognition as well. Like something is going to be public for a lot of you guys. This I'm telling you. This could be somebody taking a lot of photos as well, when taking more photos than normal. And it's almost like somebody's going to be asking somebody like, are you okay? Are you sure you're okay? So a lot of things are changing around you, especially the way you view life, the way you do things. And you could be switching up a whole lot more than just your home front, or this home front switch is going to shift everything when it comes to, I just heard Spirit say shift you even more. So it's not even so much when it comes to anything. From here on out, like every time it's going to be more, I'm hearing more intense. Okay, a more intense shift. But it's going to be easy. It's going to be a ease for you. It's not going to be a burden to you. Okay, or it's not going to become a burden to you. All right, for whoever you are. So congratulations, y'all. This is self-mastery as well, mastering your own energy, okay? And that's not an easy thing to do. All right? This is talk about cleanliness. What did I say over here? It was given spiritual cleansing. Okay. Purity, self-mastery, creation, new beginnings. Yes. And we got the number 11 over here with the signs. So your angels and ancestors are showing you signs that changes in the air, that changes, that the shift is taking place. This is a lot of confirmation. So you know as well. These are signs, divine messages, clues. The clue they just gave me, big girl. I'm like, what? Okay, I know it's a message because I just, when I know, I know. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so come on now. But yeah, my spirit guys is kind of goofy, y'all. Okay, so we got I got it honestly. Signs, morals, divine messages. Okay, this is watching somebody's body language. Okay, or like I said, everything's changing. Your body language could be changing. The way you treat people, of course, has changed because you've grown. You know, a lot of y'all been closed off, so coming back onto the scene is already different for everybody because there a lot of people aren't used to you being around to begin with. Like to begin with, for whoever you are. I'm also picking that up as well. Yeah, so you're going to have eyes on you. You're going to have all of that going on. You're going to have people spiritually spying. You're going to have people, you know what I'm saying? Just protect yourself. Just protect yourself. Don't even worry about all that other shit. That shit ain't, it don't even mean nothing. Mm-mm. Okay. So let's see. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I felt it. What else do they need to know when it comes to this message? What else do they need to know when it comes to this message? I just saw that yes card. Something is definitely a yes. Spirit guided recipes. Remove detachments. Big Mama Spirit Guide. Okay. Grandmother, Big Mama Spirit. Lots of women energy. Okay. Somebody didn't went too far. I feel like whoever this person is, you didn't release them, or this is the person that you are going to release, or this is the person that you need to release if you haven't already. Okay, this could be the same individual trying to come back in. Okay, let's see. We got. I'm over it. I'm over this message already. Self-care and relax. Okay, self-love, self-care, relax. Spiritual cleansing, baths, showers. This woman is in the tub, okay? Lavender could be beneficial to you at this time. I'm also hearing watermelon, okay? They're showing me the watermelon right here, or this is a cantaloupe. Somebody could eat, no, that's a watermelon. Cantaloupe is not like that. We got spiritually cleansed children, okay? It could be a melon, though, a different kind, since it's in the black and white, but it's definitely giving watermelon vibes. And spiritually cleansing your children. Make sure, so this is surrounding a home front. Okay. Cover the babies. I did a message about that not too long ago. This has been coming up for a while. I'm actually glad I got this deck because it shows, it has a few cards in here that actually, connects with the messages that has been coming through consistently here and there. We got walking your purpose, okay? Self-confidence, moral character, faith, hope. All right? Moving forward, going on your journey. So, y'all about to walk into your purpose. Okay? If you already are not walking in your purpose. If you're here, you're on your way. Okay? If you're crossing paths with this message, you're either on your way, you're almost there, or you are about to bark upon it, meaning you about to walk right on up in it. It's about to slap you right on the face and say, here you go, we here, you finish, breakthrough, a streak of luck, And karma, somebody's going to get some karma for keeping your name in their mouth in some way, shape, form, or fashion, speaking down on you or trying to stop you from getting something done. That's that vindictive energy that I was picking up on. And I don't think Spirit worded it like that. Cunning. Okay. We got pay attention to children, cleanse and refresh your doors, and victory. So, spiritually cleansing is here like 3 times. I said it like more than 3 times. So we talking about the home foundation, the front, which is the children, your children, you and your offspring, or your significant other, you and the offsprings. Okay, those that reside within your home space. Make sure that they're doing their self-care. Okay, children that can't take care of themselves, you gotta do their self-care. So I feel like a lot of you guys could be bonding more with your children when it comes to like this summer. You could be teaching them different values, morals, and things like that. That may have crossed your mind, like, oh, I forgot to teach them this, or I didn't teach that one, and that's the oldest one, so let me work on this one here. You know what I'm saying? I see you paying more attention to your home front, your home life. But I'm getting summertime. It's giving summer vibes right here, especially right here, like spring, summerish, summer vibes, spring, summer, you know. Yeah. So somebody's definitely was speaking down, but you coming out on top. So congratulations to whoever you are. Somebody try to dominate your energy, and we got spiritually cleansed house. We got doors right here. I'll flip this over. Spirit says flip it over. Dominate your energy. Cleanse your home. Okay, so make sure that y'all doing that. Somebody could be late on spring cleaning, or this could be. I feel like spiritual cleanse is different from the actual seasonal cleanse. Spiritual cleanse, depending on how many people come in and out your home, it needs to be done. I'll say immediately. I don't play no games, immediately. But for those who don't have time, and you are working, and you spend 90% of your time away from home, at least once a month, once every 2 weeks, as much as you could get done when you changing the linens and things like that. So yeah, so every 2 weeks, or every once a month, whenever you can get to it. But make sure that you guys are doing it, okay? It's gonna be very beneficial for you, and in more ways than one, Spirit is saying. Something is definitely here about a dog as well. Some of you guys can have dogs. You could be a dog owner, or you could love dogs. Okay. I'm hearing a flower bed or something like that. Some of you guys could be dealing with herbs, okay? I'm seeing a lot of that here as well. Some type of herbalist or herbalist, okay? Could be significant, or you could be studying that. So let's get y'all some advice. I feel like we're going to put some advice anyway. I feel like the advice is like, just keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And you're on the right track. I feel like whoever you are, you're not far off left field. The energy is going boom, boom. Even with the little spikes in it. Okay. So again, we got 57, 75, 44, the number 20, the number 11, the number 2, the number 4, 81, or 18. All right. And let's get some advice on y'all moving forward. Yeah. Spirit is saying more physical work. So this is more physical work. So we're going to go with the alchemy. We're going to use the Alchemist deck. Let's see. Especially dealing with the herbs and things like that. So let's see. Advice on moving forward. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Advice on moving forward when it comes to this message. Okay. So I do see where superficial, spiritual awakening. Somebody could be saying that you, they could be looking at you as being superficial due to your belief system and you experiencing your spiritual awakening. Okay. This could be that person. All right. We got touchy with healing. Yeah. And passion. So this is giving me somebody who is very critical. This could be you. I'm hearing downplaying yourself or being very critical or judgmental towards yourself as well with this rigidity in reverse. I'm going to read the card, but I want to know why it's in reverse. And then we got wisdom. Gaining the information and knowledge that you need. Getting older. I forget how they say it. Getting wiser with time or something like that. But some of you guys could be young. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even feel like you could just be full of wisdom. Age don't mean nothing. It's a lot of people out here that's old and baby, they ain't got a lick of sense in they chrome dome. Okay, so we got consider how flexible you were growing up. Yeah, well, with that being said, it's just I don't feel like you were very flexible growing up. Okay, for whoever you are, I feel like you had to learn flexibility with this coming out in reverse. This could be where you are now, learning how to become more flexible and going with the flow. I did say something about going with the flow. I don't remember what it exactly entailed, but yeah. So we got consider how flexible you were growing up, not just physically, but in all forms of wellness, especially mentally or physically. As we age, we become more rigid in our ways. Many of us regress in life, moving further and further away from the truth, authentic, whole, and fluid selves to match what we think of the world's expects us to be. So, oh yes. So remember when I was saying, Spirit was saying, stay disconnected from energies, or you're at that point where Spirit is saying, watch out. This is why, because it's like something could be not so much an inspiration to you. You may be looking at it like, okay, I want this, I want that. Social media could be taking over, or someone else's advice or opinion could throw you left. But it's really like, what is it that you want? You know what I'm saying? But you still got people around you that has not came to grips yet that you have completely changed. That you're not taking no for an answer. You want what you want. You got your boundaries up, and you clearly understand why you had to have them up, and they're not coming down until your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors say they come down, or who they say they come down for. Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's not everybody. It's certain individuals, and it's just like that. So, with that being said, it says, as we age, we become more rigid in our ways. Okay, we read that already. Okay, so it says, as the world expects us to be, walk away from our passions for a stable job. We repress our truth and emotions to appear easygoing and as having everything under control. The root of your spiritual walk here on earth is rediscovering yourself. Remember your most healed, love, and loving self. You need to build space in which that version of you is safe and can enjoy this, where you can enjoy life again. This is the ask of the universe. Release the parts of you that has been trapped, hidden, and others dictated that you needed to conceal. Mm. You are all of you. You and all of you are needed just as you arrived here on earth. Step back into your power and awaken all of you. Do you feel safe and whole in who you are now? Can you be brave? What is blocking you from taking the leap you keep being called to take? It says take time, play, have some nostalgic, be back before the street lights come on, kind of enjoyment. So with this coming out in reverse, this is let me know somebody did not. Maybe you were confused, or you just didn't know what real love is. You know what I'm saying? Your everybody's family has a different love language. I'm not gonna get into all of that, but what I'm picking up on is maybe the love language that you encountered growing up is given like maybe you grew up in a group home, not a two-parent household. Your parents weren't married. Maybe you stayed with grandma. You know what I'm saying, or with auntie, or however you had to grow up. It was to you. It didn't feel normal to you. You weren't flexible. You were in. It could be the opposite, or it was like that for you, and that's why you're not flexible because you never had to be flexible. You know what I'm saying? It was always everything was catered to you. People, never mind. So, because sometimes everybody grows up different. Everybody, household is different. I feel like whoever you are, you may have already released whatever was keeping you trapped and hidden. If you here, you had to have already released that. But what I'm getting out of this, what Spirit is pointing out to me, is that them first words that I said. Okay. And it's something about getting out and enjoying yourself. And I feel like you've done that already. You've already unblocked something. You already got out and had fun. And now it's time to sit down and rest. Now it's time to sit down and self-care. Now it's time for you to sit down so you can gain this wisdom. That's what I'm getting. Okay? And when we talk about wisdom, it's self-explanatory, but let's read what the card has to say because the card always has something to say. We have wisdom, particularly self-wisdom. It's not just about knowing what's best for you, but putting that knowledge into practice in your life. When you do that, the beginning of all acceptance. I don't think I pronounced that right. Let's see what that word is. Yeah, let's see what that is. Okay, we got astuteness. Okay, astuteness. Okay, it says when you do that, the beginning of all astuteness follows. Astuteness is the quality of being clever, perceptive, and insightful, particularly the ability to quickly understand situations and use them to your advantage. Okay, so yeah, it says beware of that. Beware that wisdom and knowledge are not the same. Anyone is capable of acquiring data, but it is knowing what and how to apply it that matters the most. If you want what's best for your soul, it starts with making a decision to have it all. Okay, it starts with making a decision to have it and not choosing the opposite of wisdom. While knowing yourself, it is an important factor of perceptiveness, insight is also about strong intuition and self-reflection. Being brave, becoming sage, is its own journey, and in stillness, the veil is lifted to many truths that may be hard to learn, but they equip you for spiritual evolution. Being blind to this opportunity is unwise and ignorant. Open your mind and welcome solitude for the better. All right, so we have what is the last thing you read? How easy do you set yourself protective boundaries? Can you think of any lesson you learned from observing rather than experiencing? Take action. Learn from your mistakes. Being wise isn't about knowledge, it's about application. Choose wisdom daily. No one in the world knows everything. And that is why every day is an opportunity to choose wisdom. Yeah. So you have to be around people who are going to open your mind up, who are going to challenge you. You got to be willing to challenge yourself at times as well. Okay. Speaking from experience, I find it helpful when you lose a spark, or you're working through a blockage and it's kind of like you can't get nothing done. Challenge yourself. Start by applying something every day. Like, you apply yourself every day to learn something new, do something different, whatever it is, okay? And you don't want to be around a bunch of people that claim they know it all, because if you're around a bunch of know-it-alls and people that are not thirsty for more wisdom or thirsty for more God or thirsty for more spirit, you feel what I'm saying? When it comes down to, that, then baby, you're gonna have to run the other way, because it's not gonna turn out good for you. It's just definitely not gonna be a good turnout for anybody, you or the other individual. All right, individuals, not just individual, but whoever is there and present. So let's see, who is this message for, Spirit? Who is this message for, Spirit? Oh, okay, we got Leo. It went in reverse, but the way it came out. So I feel like whether you're a Leo or not, maybe it's a need for you to work out this energy. This is also giving me, it's a need for you to express yourself. You could be experiencing like throat chakra issues. The fact that I got on here and I have to go get some tea and I don't never have to. Y'all hear me clear my throat sometimes, and I'm like, okay, this is, that. But yeah, it could be a Leo doing that, trying to block your throat chakra, or you could be needing to work out of a Leo energy, speaking up for yourself. Okay. And this talks about both your strengths and areas that you can improve in. Your strengths and your essence, your core essence. Okay. This is relationships. Okay. So where do you stand in your relationships? Where do you stand in your self relationship, your relationship with self, your relationship with your home front? Because we're still talking about the home front and, whatnot. Yes. So you're attracting what you need to attract at this time. But you're understanding, when you attract the good, you also attracting bad. So you have to know which one is good for you and which one is bad. That's why they're saying use your intuition. Okay. So you could be a Libra, a Taurus, a Leo. Okay. You could be a Sagittarius. You could be a Gemini. You could be a Capricorn, strong Gemini. Okay. Something is definitely dealing with expansion. All right. We got 4 off of these. 2. Let's see. Can I get 2 more, please? And thank you, Spirit, when it comes to this message. Thank you. We got Aquarius and Virgo. Okay. Surrounding energy is Aries and Scorpio. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio, or you could be an Aries and a Scorpio. You could have Aries, Scorpio. You could have any of these signs really in your house of relationships, to be honest. Or your house of relationships, or your house of expansion. Look, Capricorn talks about the planet of challenge. Wasn't I just saying, like, challenging yourself, or something like that is here. Y'all gonna be receiving a lot of communication coming in, and it's gonna be dealing with trickster spirits and energies. Okay, I feel like you definitely, that's why the Spirit is saying pay attention, because you could have old people coming back in, you could have new people coming in, it don't matter. Whatever this is, it's going to be a need for y'all to pay attention. Confirmation. All right. So I hope this message did help y'all in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Um, Overall energy is good. I feel like it's great. Any progress is great. No progress is where we worry. All right. And we don't worry about shit that we can't control. But if it comes out in the messages, it comes out. That's them letting you know what's going on, warning you, or clarifying something to let you know you're right. You listen to your intuition. You know what I'm saying? Handle that. So I love you guys. And until next time, remember to always keep God first. Take care of yourself. Do that self-care, okay? Because y'all are too close. Y'all too close. And congratulations in advance for everybody who is receiving new homes and things like that. That's truly a blessing. Y'all put the work in. So, if you're getting it, baby, you deserve it. Period. All right? See y'all on y'all next message.